Hello everyone, I'm Chris Fukunaga, the pastor of A Village Community. And right now we have you in the Creative Design Lab, our church art gallery located in the center of the East Village Arts District of downtown Long Beach, California. Now for the next few moments, I'd like to share a little bit about our church and also where God currently has us. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5 that the church is the salt of the earth and the light of the world. And 9 years ago, myself and a few others, we felt God's leading to share Christ around the urban areas of LA, to be salt and light in the city. And so in 2005, after praying over the city of Long Beach for 5 months, we decided to start a church in the downtown area. And now I say we started a church, but in many ways we've been more like a community of urban missionaries. Missionaries serving God in what you might call a postmodern, post-Christian context. So God ended up leading us to an art gallery in the center of the city. Now, the interesting thing about this gallery was that before our church ran this gallery, a lot of the art being showcased here just had dark, spiritual themes to it, leading people astray. But God wanted to change all of that. Currently, our church meets in and runs this art gallery. We hold a worship service here, a Bible study, and we host various Christian-themed art shows. It's amazing to see how God has replaced the spiritual darkness that was once here with spiritual light now. Over the years, God has used our church to change many lives. People have found the forgiveness of God through the gospel of Jesus Christ. We've seen dramatic stories of how people have turned away from sinful pasts and embraced the truth of God's Word. It's been an honor to be a pastor, but especially to be a pastor of a community like ours. But several months ago, my wife and I began to sense that God might be preparing us for a new work. We started asking God in prayer if He was leading us to minister the gospel of Jesus Christ in a different context. When you look in the New Testament, the Apostle Paul would often start churches in one area and then move on to start a new work somewhere else. And as I thought about this, I approached the elders and deacons of our church to pray with us. We also sought the counsel of our church family as well as our denomination. And it was through that we realized that God was releasing us from our work here as urban missionaries to be part of a new work elsewhere. And so I think we have both a feeling of sadness over leaving good friends mixed in with some excitement about the future that my family and I will be saying our farewell to a village community during our Sunday morning worship service on May 19th. The church will be in the capable hands of the elders and deacons who will continue God's work here as urban missionaries in downtown Long Beach for as long as God has work for them to accomplish. We'd like to ask for your prayers for our church over the coming months as the leadership begins a new chapter together this summer. Please pray that God would give the leaders wisdom to make godly decisions. Please also pray that Christ would be proclaimed fearlessly here in the downtown area of Long Beach. I'd also like to ask for your prayers for my family and I. We are committed to serving Him and sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ and our lives with others in the future wherever God leads. So that's what's going on with us, everyone. Thanks for standing with us in prayer, and God bless.